Here's an update for Watch Me Make $1 Million live. So in our last episodes, I was making about $300 to $500 US per month, and that was right about here with that's about 5,000 views per month here. Now let's just go to the revenue to see. Actually, here's the views, here's the favorites, here's the orders, and here's the revenue. You can see it's very correlated. The revenue and views are very correlated. So right here, things were looking good. I thought I could expand my business about 10 times bigger. $500 a month times 10, that would be great. $5,000 a month, I'd be set. I'd be able to pay my bills. Things were looking good. However, I found out around the same time that a lot of my products were not sustainable. And what I mean by that is they were products that had trademarks or patents, basically copyrighted names like Minecraft and things like that. And I looked into it as much as I could to get around it, but as much as I tried, there's not an easy way. So during this time, I started to switch to more generic products and deleted some of my Minecraft products. So I basically had to start over. And at the same time, I created my automated factory, which I described in my previous videos, and that basically completely failed. And the reason it failed is because I didn't quite stick to the game plan. I didn't feed it the right types of templates and product categories based on my research. I made a few assumptions, and my biggest lesson in life is to assume less and test more, or observe more. Observing is less costly than testing usually. If we can just get our hands on the right data, we can usually figure out what to do. So testing is the next stage, and so I had to rebuild, but at the exact same time as all this, I was going through a divorce and separation. Unfortunately, the stress of not just this, but a lot of other things started to take its toll on my wife, and in her mind, she decided to call it quits, that everything was over. And so I was heartbroken and very dismayed. I took a few months off, maybe 2 or 3 months off in here, where my revenue still stayed around $400 or $500 a month. Now in Canadian dollars, that's not bad. That's over $600 a month. And I literally went to Panama and went swimming and just took a break. My life had fallen apart. My previous business had fallen apart, and life was extremely stressful. But this also highlights the benefit of this model where I wasn't working and I was still bringing in about $500 US per month. It was very nice. Then I got back and put in another month of work at my brother's house and boosted my income from about 470 all the way up to 850 or so. So it almost doubled with another month of work. In Canadian dollars, that's over $1,000 a month. That's something you can you can basically live on. But I do have debts and now child support payments and things like that. So things are tricky. Now, what happened in here? What products did I create? Let me show you. So here are some of my products that I've recently created. In my last video, I was in the middle of creating a new font. Here's the font here shown on a t-shirt, and this ended up doing fairly well. Let's just take a look at this. You can see the font on t-shirt and a few examples of it. Now let's just take a quick look at stats. Actually, it's not letting me. So part of my strategy is to build a lot of monogram vector files, which basically frame these types of fonts. And you can see an example of that here. For example, a football that has a font inside of it. It's a frame basically for that font. And so all these files will usually point back to my font files, and people can buy my fonts. And so it kind of advertises, the other products advertise for my font products. So that helps increase my sales here. How many times this font is selling. So you can see over the last 30 days, it's had 245 views, 26 favorites, and over here 15 sales. You can see the sale every 2 days. And this product sells for roughly $7 or $8, so it's providing a decent income per month. It looks like a pretty good, successful product actually. So this is one of the products that's sustaining my income. There's quite a few products though that have shown to be quite reliable for bringing in income. Another one is, it turns out the emoji trend was real. The emoji trend I researched with Therapeak. It's a software product I can recommend. I'm not affiliated with them, but they have helped me discover the emoji trend, and then I made some emoji products. So that's things like smiley faces and things like that. You know, this little character faces that we usually send by text message. So let's take a minute here. So I did some research and started to cater my banners towards party supplies, which it turns out people want a full kit for a party. So let's click on this and show you. I've added all the different multicolor banners, cupcake toppers. This is a little set you can decorate cupcakes with, some stickers, and then some thank you cards as well as invitation cards. So I created kind of a little kit here. And this one, ever since I increased the diversity of what's being offered here and I decreased the price a little bit, for around $5 or so, it's a good deal for a little party package, and people have been buying that a little bit more consistently recently. And it's nice. I found giving people a deal like 80% off and things like that, and also showing the value of what's included, it really increases the chance that people are going to buy when they see how much value is there, and the low cost and the sale. It really helps drive a little bit of excitement and urgency. So that's some strategies there that I want to show you. Now here is I'll show you on the site. This is how it appears on Etsy. And here's the stats. So with this product, I noticed that I was getting a lot of views, but not a lot of sales. So I changed some things. So you can see the views are actually very high, but the sales were not. So I changed a few things, and then my sales started kicking in. And what I changed was my targeting. I realized that I was advertising a party supply bundle, but when people clicked on it, it was really just a bunch of banners. So I increased the amount of things people are getting, and that increased my conversion rate. And the reason the conversion rate increased was because it became more relevant to what people were actually searching for. They were clicking on this looking for party supplies, and if they weren't getting party supplies, they just felt like they're getting banners, then it wasn't helping them get what they needed. So by changing that around, giving them a little bit more value, and then decreasing the price a little bit, I've been able to increase my sales. I created a new product that I want to add to this bundle. It's independently selling already, but I want to replace these stickers. Stickers are nice, but really I don't think it's what people are looking for the party. I'll include it in the description, but I only have 5 places here for images. So one of the images I want to add here is the new product, and I'll just show you that. So I'm going to edit and just erase this. Okay, so I just included the new product that I added. This is selling here and there, but I think by including it in here and then bumping the price up just a little bit, it'll definitely provide more value to these customers. So I'll just add that to the description bundle. So it becomes 6, and then bundle 5. Emoji themed bottle wrappers, bottle labels, I guess. remove the sticker image. So that's it. I'm just updating my shop here. This should provide a higher conversion rate and a little bit more income because I have more value here. And I'm just going to grab that link and then hit publish. So that's how I'm managing my shop. I'm going to be adding some more products soon, and I'm going to try a new marketing strategy soon to increase my sales because money is still tight. It's only about $1,000 a month coming in. We need to really bring those sales up. So eBay is my next target. Oh, I forgot to show you that I need to also upload the files so that when people download these files, they can, or when people make a purchase of this party bundle, they'll actually get the new bottle labels. So I just added that just here by uploading the file. Now I'm ready to hit publish. I'm just going to update this link here, and we're ready to go. So I just want to make sure that you understand we can't just change the description and pictures. We also do have to add the product in the list of downloadable files that they're going to have access to once they purchase. Okay, that's it. And I'll show you my eBay strategy in the next video.